So 9 out of 10 of new founders that I speak to are always looking for the silver bullet, the cure-all, the one thing that's going to help them explode their sales and grow their company into this like mega brand. And they'll come up and they'll ask me things like, oh, what's best for us? Is it, cold emailing? Is it that we set up some sort of sales funnel with paid ads on the front end and a self-liquidating offer and then some upsell emails? Should we just launch to our email list? There's 101 different growth strategies and tactics out there that you could use for your business, and all of them are viable in some way for different businesses of different kinds and at different stages. There's always a way that you can adapt the model and the process to fit your brand. But often what I find is the most important question, the thing that most people don't ever think about and they never even consider when they do this, is to go back right down to the foundation. So whenever somebody comes to me and they say, what's going to be the best way that we can grow our brand? I take it right back to the foundational steps. And the first question that I ask and the first thing that I want to know is, what is the problem that you're solving? Because the truth is, and I've analysed dozens, if not hundreds of brands that are doing huge numbers and how they've grown to be these multinational brands with tens of millions of dollars in revenue plus. All of them solve a problem. Because when you've got, and I say this from experience as well, when you've got an offer that is a solution to a genuine problem people are having, scaling that up, selling it for a start and scaling that up is so much easier than trying to force people to buy something that they can't see the value in. So the first question I'll always ask is, what is the problem you're solving? If you can't answer that question, if you're not solving a real problem that people are experiencing, scaling things up and getting paying customers in is difficult. It's an uphill battle. You can do it, but it's not easy. If I take a couple of the companies that we've analysed here at Growth Models, Morning Brew. And this is the different layer of problems that you'll have with different brands. Some solve like huge life-changing issues, others solve small frustrations, and Morning Brew solved a frustration. You can still get all of the business news that you'll find in Morning Brew by going to the Financial Times, Wall Street Journal, plenty of other different websites. All that they've done is they've curated it into one place and turned what is long-winded, boring, stuffy information into a fun, entertaining read that takes 5 minutes every day. Is that like a world-changing offer? Is it going to improve mankind for the better? Not really, but it's a problem that people have, and they've solved it. Noom is another business that we did a full breakdown of. The problem that they solve is actually a big issue for many people. People who want to lose weight often lose weight while they're on a diet. As soon as they come off that diet, weight comes back on. So what Noom does is behavioural change. They teach people better habits so that they can lose weight and keep the weight off. That is, for some people who struggle with weight, have health issues related to their weight, that is a huge benefit. That is could potentially be a life-changing solution for them. Does it solve a problem? Yeah, big problem. We did one on YouTube on how to use YouTube as an acquisition channel. YouTube solved a problem that a lot of people didn't realise they had until it was solved for them. There are a lot of very talented creators out there who didn't have any avenue or platform that they could use to create and publish video content like this. YouTube made it accessible for all. They've basically given countless people the potential to start and grow successful businesses through video content. Is it a problem? Yeah. Was it a problem that people really knew about before? No. But again, this is potentially life-changing. For some, for others, it's just fun. But it solves that problem of not knowing and not being able to test yourself and push things out into the world. So, if you're trying to grow a business and you're struggling to achieve growth, that is my first question would be, what problem are you solving? If you're not solving a problem, that might be the cause of the lack of growth. Now, you can either go back then and completely pivot the offer and change it so that it is solving a more serious problem that people would want to pay for, or it might just be a case of repositioning. Sometimes it is that you do solve a problem, it's just that people can't see it. So you just need to reposition the offer so that it's more obvious what problem it solves. Go back to the foundations. Often, a lack of growth isn't down to which tactic or strategy is or isn't working right now. It's to do with the fundamental side of the offer. If you're not solving a problem, it's very difficult to get people to want to pay for it. So figure out how you can either change your offer to solve a problem or reposition the existing offer so that people understand what problem it solves and how it's going to benefit them in the short and long term. That's it for today.